Hello, hello, Blake Hart here today with the Arturia SQ80V. And I am excited to show you this instrument. Thank you, Arturia, for giving me this opportunity. All the links to this are down below, affiliate links. Thank you for supporting the channel if you do decide to buy this, in my opinion, amazing soft synth. Love this particular VST, and I'm having a lot of fun with it because I love these 80s sounds. And a lot of these sounds, you know, they're being used in modern ways in many genres, like across formats, right? Whether it be trap, hip hop, pop, house, you name it. This stuff is hot. Like I've been digging these sounds, and it gives me like just you know, that spark of creativity. I hear a sound and I'm like, yes, I gotta make a song with this sound. So check it out. It's really cool stuff to be able to get something like this as a soft synth and just play around with it. And we're going to go through the sounds today. I'm going to show you something I made, and yeah, let's do it. So here it is on Plugin Boutique. Right now it's $99. Amazing price. It will go up to $199. I don't know when, but yeah, so get it while it's half price. Again, link down below. Thank you for your support. But let's dive into Machine and take a look at this. So this is what the SQ80 looks like out there within your DAW. And the really cool thing about any of the Arturia stuff is you can make it as big as you want. So if you got some huge screen, you can make this thing huge. And if you can't see that well, no problems with this plugin. Just make it huge. So that's a little too big for me. So let's go back down while we do this video here. And the cool things I want to point out is you got the hardware side here, but then you also have the synthesis side. So if you want to like dive in, whether you want to create your own presets or you want to take a preset that's already there and manipulate it, you can dive into this screen here and play around. I'm more of a preset person, just a little scared of all the synthesis stuff. And I feel like when I start moving buttons and changing things, the sound gets worse. So it's not a skill I have as of yet. You have the effects area, so you can add all kinds of effects. This one doesn't have a lot on it, but let's pick out this 90s bass. No, that doesn't. But you know, depending on which preset you pull up, you'll see that there's more effects, and then you can actually change the routing, so you can add effects, take them away, play with them. So there's a lot of stuff going on in this particular synth right here that makes it even more fun. But I created a little something. Let's take a listen to what I created, and then we'll go through some of the sounds so that you can hear what what it sounds like. Okay, so let's start with, I think, the pads here. And this is called Chord Piano. Another pad. Dancing in the Dark. I really like this one. I put a little bit of reverb on it. And then I also put a little bit of this shimmer on. I really like those two. Just to give you an idea of it dry. It's very subtle. And we did actually the bass. It's from here too. Mr. Bass. Little lead. Arctic Blues. Another lead. Of course, Verba. Let's see. I also have this guitar too. It's a little too much at once. This is actually an Orange Tree samples guitar, Evolution Infinity. That's it in the. It's actually a nice guitar. And then we threw in some drums. This was from the expansion, Stereotypes expansion for Machine. All right, so that was a lot of fun to make that. I can't wait to arrange it. I haven't done that yet, but I look forward to doing it. So let's dive into the actual instrument here and go through some of the presets, because I'm sure that's what you came to this video for and you don't want to hear me talk too much. I was actually really impressed with the bass sounds, but I'll save them for last. So let's go a little bit through these. You hear how the mod wheel is actually fun to play with, which is... that's cool. All right. There are some drum things. Fun to play with. It's actually, I like the, there's like a tom here. There's this crazy Tarzan. Ooh. Hear that travel. Electric piano. It's pretty basic. Keys. Let's go into the keys. So the arpeggiator is over here, and just to point out, you have patterns you can choose from, random, the octaves you want to use, change the rate. So there's an arpeggiator that you can play with, which is, you know, always fun, right? and the pads, right? This is what I love. Listen to that little sound back there. It's like a woodpecker in the fairy night. Just, I love the complexity of these sounds. All right, so we got just some basic piano stuff. There's some sequencing things that are sort of cool to play with. These are great to like easily get, you know, get going, I feel like sometimes. Oh, love it. All right, so those are fun. We got some sound effects, which are always cool, right? That's a small. All right, strings. The synth leads, I think, are probably the most important thing to go through, and then we'll go through some bass sounds. and the bass. I actually want to go through the bass. I know this is hard to hear if you're on like a phone, but these bass sounds, I was really impressed by the bass, and I wanted to make sure I went through them, but save them for last. There's a rolling bass, so I gotta hold it there. All right, so I think that covers everything. There's some vocal stuff. I mean, there's like 4 things here. It's not really like, well, that's gonna be so I think I like covered some of the sweet stuff here, at least enough for you to make a decision as to whether this instrument is a good addition to your plugin library. I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to use those links below if you decide to purchase this and support the channel, or purchase anything else. Thank you. Keeps me motivated, keeps me making videos. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. And again, thank you for watching. Appreciate you all. I'll see you again soon.